You guys worried about my physical health as I watch these things? Because the roller coaster sometimes I wonder if my heart can take it. I'm not really sure I can sometimes because the highs and the lows. My God. Seamus, yeah, Farmer said Seamus woke up at 5 in the morning in Ireland to play. It was a great series. You guys are the best. I know what to say. It's heart-wrenching because I know how bad Pudis wanted it. And you can't win all of them, you know? Can't win them all. Great series. Appreciate you tuning in. Let's go into Discord. See if we can't get some post-game interaction. Nobody yet. Shocking. Shocking. Well, I'm sure Farmer will join me soon enough. Oh, here he is. I was like, where is he? And then seconds later, you came in. How do you feel, buddy?
Well, I was wrong.
What were you wrong about?
That we would win in 3.
You said you said you were going to win in 3, right?
Yeah, and I was wrong.
Yeah, you were wrong.
You said 5 games, and you were wrong.
I was also wrong.
We averaged 3 incorrect.
Yeah, we averaged incorrectly. I was expecting it to go 5. It looked for a little bit that it definitely could have gone 5. But I thought you did a very good job of damage control, regrouping, finding your center, and sticking to what you do best, which is capitalizing on opportunities. And there were opportunities, and you capitalized on them.
Yeah. That sounds about right.
Sounds about right.
I want to watch the replays. I know that there were some of those goals. Like Pudis was a tough team.
Yeah.
Pudis
he played
well. They played well. It was closer. It easily could have gone to 5 games. But yeah, man, some of those goals. I think that one goal off the wall, and then where I like rocketed down and sort of like hit it while I was standing up, was one of the most ridiculous goals I've ever had. I wish you had.
You and Pudis had back-to-back goals that were like perfect small little pictures of the things that you both individually do similarly but also different, and that you both do great. Like he had one of his like weird floaty aerials where he was like above the ball and adjusted his car in such a way that he angled it. And you had one of yours where you just read it from the get-go and you took off from like half field, and as you approached the top of the crossbar, the ball just so happened to rest directly below your wheels. And I was just like, man, that is what they both do. Like that is like, it was so beautiful because it was something I was talking about right in that moment, and it just happened right in front of me. And I was like, it's so great to be explaining something like that and trying to articulate something that you've seen so many times, and then having it just perfectly unfold right in front of me. So.
Just right there in front of your eyes. Yeah, it was a bit of a highlight reel there for a while.
Yeah, you
had some amazing hits.
He did. Yeah, you both had individual games in which you just completely threw your team on your back and hat-tricked and willed your way to victory. So it was extremely enjoyable to watch from my end. I had a really.
I'm gonna enjoy the replay. I'm gonna like seeing it from a different perspective. Now I can bring myself to watch the replay of the last pool play game too, because it'll have a nicer ending.
Time heals all wounds.
Don't sleep on Ariel.
No, dude, they played very, very well. They had a couple.
They
had like
storm through the losers bracket for sure.
2 defining bounces that kind of changed things for the worse for them, But that's the Rocket League. As you'll say it, we just like those little mistakes. Every team in this tournament makes you pay for like missing your rotation or not getting the right contact on the ball in the defensive end. You just can't afford to screw up those scenarios because 100% of the time you're going to watch it go into the net and you're going to feel responsible.
Yeah, it's been really amazing to see that basically none of the teams are bad on defense,
At
which is
all.
so easy to be in Rocket League.
Oh yeah, it's so easy to just give up easy empty net kind of everybody went all in or nothing. So like this is what happens, right? There's a guy who gets the ball in the corner and he brings it in. And then there's a guy who's like falling up behind and he misses his corner thing or gets a good ball in the middle and the two guys from the corner go for the ball. But also the guy who's playing deep is like, "No, I got it from deep." And then he goes in. And the next thing you know, all three players on your team are in the net and you're watching the ball go in the other direction.
Yep. Yeah, what you really want to do is rotate. Rotation is key. If you can rotate well, you can play with anybody and you can contribute well with anybody.
Right.
What happens is basically you start roughly at your own goal line, maybe a little further out, and you key in on the ball. You get closer and closer, pick your hit the ball once, and rotate all the way back to your goal, and that's when you get stuff like boost and such.
Right.
And let the next guy hit the ball. And basically what you want to do is make sure that you're at no point out of position or wasting time. You hit the ball, then your next guy hits the ball, then your next guy hits the ball, and hopefully that snowballs into y'all hitting it in the goal.
Yeah, that's one of those things that I don't think necessarily resonates with every player. But even moments where you're totally away from the ball that seem insignificant are significant because positioning is so hugely important in Rocket League, and like the slightest touch of a ball can put you so far out away from where you need to be.
Yep.
And that's like the one thing I try to stay mindful of all the time. And
Never
don't
go for a ball you know you won't hit unless it's to block the person hitting it.
Oh, hard to not do that sometimes. But yes, I totally agree. Also, wait till you see, because I don't think you, maybe you saw it when you were playing, because you had to have because he like stuffed your save. But the surprise JCA made a ludicrous read where he like jumped from half field and like floated across the crease to like block a save that you made and put it right back on net. And I just don't understand how he was.
I remember that.
Oh my god!
Frustrated by that.
I lost it. I like lost my mind. I was trying. What he did was so cool, and like it didn't, and it doesn't seem cool if you don't know, or like haven't ever attempted that, or like have never felt a Rocket League controller and felt like what it feels like to fly a car, like the tangible physics that you experience in your hand. What he did was nuts. There was like 4 or 5 moments in this series that were just crazy cool to watch.
I'm really excited to watch the replay. I think it's going to be the most highlight-filled replay of any match.
There are tons of highlights. Yeah, it was pretty wild. I was begging for 5 games because I was just having such a good time watching it.
Yeah,
I respect why you denied me of that. Why you?
Yeah, I'm sorry,
but
hey, I gave you 1 extra on that 3 that I called. So
gave me 1 extra. You lucky fuck. You know that should have gone 5.
Yeah, I'm lucky.
Yeah. No, you're not lucky. You played great.
Fight.
You played great. You're not lucky. Lucky is unfair. You played very well. Pirel played great. Seamus coming up huge.
Yeah, some big moments from Seamus.
Dude, Seamus' overtime winner. Holy crap.
Yeah, that was really fun.
Clutch City.
Loving my teammates right now. They're contributing great.
Seamus is the only player with a overtime winning goal in the knockout rounds.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wait, is that right? I feel like 2 of those games went to overtime.
Wait, Bud Light fan. Is that? I mean, it was so nuts. I already forget. Bud Light fan is there. So in the chat, he has these emojis that are identifying players. Is that a frog for Farmer?
I'm a frog. All right.
I can't tell. Are you looking at it? Are you looking? You're probably not. There's a frog. That's clearly a sloth for Putis, and I have no idea what that's supposed to be to represent me. So if you could, I'm very curious. It looks like a steak. Oh, it's a gecko. Oh, cool.
A gecko. That's cool. I guess. Right?
What about my game is gecko-esque? Are these like? Oh, it's a raptor. Oh, I see. Oh, it's a gator. Okay, so man, there doesn't seem to be a consensus.
These are opinions from others here.
Yeah.
It's not. Bud Light fan is not.
Yeah, he hasn't clarified what he meant by that. Anyway, Man, who's next? You know, I wonder who the next game will be. I would imagine. I think it's highly possible the next game will probably be the Little Pink Super Butts in the overtime golden showers, but who knows? And that's going to be crazy. So what is it going to be like when I have to play a tournament game and I hear your ass just calling me out when I do bad stuff?
You don't have to listen to it, man. You can.
No,
put
I
on
literally
headphones and
have
listen
to because I
else.
have to broadcast it. I guess I could take my headphones off, but then I
Yeah,
wouldn't be
you
able to
take your
hear.
headphones off.
But I wouldn't be able to hear the game sounds.
Well, I mean, it's either listen to me, Tom Brokaw, you, or don't hear the game sounds. I guess it's you know.
Do you think I don't care about the people? Is that what you're saying?
The millions out there.
I think I care about the people, okay? And I'm willing to sacrifice being in vocal communication with my team and having to listen to commentators rip me a new one if I perform poorly.
Yeah.
No.
Well.
No, you didn't rip me a new one, but when I did bad stuff, you said I did bad stuff because it's true. You know? That's how we roll. We don't lie.
Yeah, but it's not good for your psyche, man.
Dude, my psyche is impregnable. I was born to play Rocket League. Okay.
No one can pregnate your psyche.
No, when I get onto a digital Rocket League field, when my car shows up, everybody's like, "Oh my god, is it him? Is it really him?" And guess what? It is when it's me.
Is that Bret Hart?
Yeah, I have to. Oh yeah, my god, my Bret Hart car. Oh god, it means so much to me. So yeah, I tried to fuck around with the car for a little while, and then I threw that shit out the window because mine is the best. That's how I feel. Although your car is fun as hell. I actually like a couple times, like the first 2 or 3 games when I like moved back to my car after using your car for a little while. I like longed for like the certain aspects of it, but
you know, sometimes you gotta window shop a little bit.
My car suits me. It suits the way I play. I play mean, in your face. I play all 3 zones. I play ferocity, not elegance most of the time, even though my passes are filth. As you know.
I love your passes.
Dude, I love my passes too. But I love that every time I make a sick pass, I know you're just going to score.
It's really so nice sometimes when you can see a score from like 10 seconds away.
I do it all the time. I feel like I call it just to be a jerk. I'm like, goal, and then when it doesn't happen, I look like an idiot, but usually it does, so it's cool.
You're rarely wrong when you call goal. It's just a little stressful when you call goal like a solid second before I even hit the ball.
It's because I have the offensive awareness to recognize scoring opportunities when they arise. And that comes from years of youth soccer and hockey and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, poor Pudis. Pudis, I know, man. Pudis is just saying right now is like almost all of our games have been 1 goal or overtime. Yeah, they really have. It's like our series with them was so tight. But losses like that breed character. That's when you hit your lowest. When you experience pain and regret. That's when you find yourself, and that's when you find the spot inside you which allows you to rise above that kind of stuff. So I wouldn't want to play them in losers bracket, I'll tell you that much. I don't know, you know what I mean? They look solid. Yeah. But you got to be feeling pretty damn good after you definitely didn't feel good about that sweep.
No, not at all. I felt rough about that sweep, and I'm feeling a little better now. Got a good win over a good team, and we're moving forward. Looking forward to the future.
Moving on. Alrighty. Well, seems like a logical point to conclude the broadcast. Although I might just like throw up if people are on and they're playing like friendlies and stuff. I'll just like put it back on and broadcast the games if we fuck around. But that was a blast. Great series, buddy. Congratulations.
Yep. Absolutely, man.
I'm pretty certain we'll be seeing you tomorrow night, and basically like every night for the next, a while. I'd imagine we'll probably have 1 game or so every night for the next 5 days.
Man, action-packed.
Hopefully. ideally. It's possible on
Hope
the
we can
weekend
make
we'll
that
see
work.
some like daytime games. Pudis, you're gonna play? All right, cool. I'll play friendlies with you. I know Shalabi just signed on. I don't know. Are you gonna play
I'm gonna take a
Factorio?
break.
Yeah, go play your robot game.
Probably, yeah.
All right.
All right.
Thanks for
See
tuning
you,
in. Goodbye. Love you all. Yeah, come if
Thanks
you're
for
watching.
listening,
If
all
you're
you
watching,
millions.
come play Rocket League with us right now, because Rocket League
Always.
rules. All right, later.
See ya.